Oh, got something in my mouth. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Montre, and man, it's been a crazy day already. I wake up this morning, and I just had like all these comments, basically people trolling my YouTube channel, and I mean, that's not anything I'm not used to, but when it all happens at once, I'm like, what's going on? Like, ring the alarm, you know. So so I'm like, what is the deal? Why is everybody just calling me out my name? I'm getting all this hate, you know. Not people just disagreeing, but people are literally calling me out my name. And like I said, my rules on my channel is it's okay to express your opinion. It's okay to not agree with me, but when it gets to a point where you're just being rude and disrespectful, we are all grown people. Some of us, I don't know, some of y'all might be kids, but it's uncalled for people to come to my channel and just to make fun of me. So no matter what belief I have or what belief you may have, people have the right to believe whatever they want to have differences in opinion. Hopefully you can express your opinion without being rude. Well, of course, that's what the block button is for, and I do utilize it. But I was like, what's going on? So turns out a dude named Armoured Skeptic made a video of me, and well, not of me, but about the Mandela effect, and he spotlighted one of my first videos that I made about the Mandela effect, and just kind of in a mocking way, which is okay. This guy, he makes his channel obviously mocking other people in what they believe in. For me, it's nothing to be a skeptic. I don't talk against skeptics, because people should question everything, but to be a skeptic for the sake of being a skeptic is, for me, is pointless. To be disagreeable or to argue for the sake of argument, you know, it's pointless. It goes nowhere. So I'm always trying to stay in an open state of mind where if I do question something and somebody provides proof of that, I'm going to go investigate that proof. There are some Mandela effects that I don't agree with, but when I say, well, show me your proof. Like, what is it that you believe is a Mandela effect? And I'll let you know if I agree with you. Because some of these Mandela effects that some people present, I don't have a memory of at all. Or I have whatever the present reality memory is of that thing. And then when I see the proof of the things, or I see the residual proof, I'm like, oh, perhaps it is. That is plausible, even though I may not personally have a memory. But there are some things that I actually have personal memories about. And I see how reality has changed. And it baffles me that there are so many people out there who have it figured out. They have the state of reality figured out. They have the brain figured out. Well, one, we're more than just a physical brain. We are a mind. You know, there's more to reality than your physical body, you know. But some people are just stuck in this third dimension awareness, and that's all they know is the physical stuff. And they'll just limit you to what you are, the physical brain. But I have a question for you. I mean, really, seriously, honestly. Is it possible for parallel dimensions to exist? What do scientists say? If we're going to talk about science, is it possible for parallel dimensions to exist? Okay. Is it possible for parallel dimensions to converge on each other? What would happen? And I don't think that's something you could say yes or no about. Because if you say no, it's not possible for parallel dimensions to converge on each other, what proof do you have? What science are you backing that up with? When scientists are already trying to figure out parallel dimensions, they're currently trying to figure out parallel dimensions that is plausible. Can we prove it? That's the question. Can we prove it? And the thing is, this is where normal people fall into play, because we're not scientists. We live life every day, and we're seeing reality change around us, and we happen to be the minority of people who are noticing the changes, and we're like, okay, something's happening, and everybody's like, oh, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're crazy. And it's like, no, I'm not. And then when we show you proof, well, I don't want to look at that, because it's the cognitive dissonance. You've already decided in your mind that you're right. You've already decided that this person is wrong. So you're not going to be open to it. So if you're not open to somebody else's opinion, you're not open to somebody's idea, why even waste your energy on them? You know, why do we exist in your reality, in your conscious mind? I didn't go to Armoured Skeptic and say, hey, can you please make a video about me, please? I really need more trolls. I really do. No, I didn't do that. They came over here to see what I was talking about. So obviously, it must be about something. Because I think deep down, people know something's changing in this world. People deep down know there's something going on. And maybe the way they think, maybe their background, maybe they're just very analytical people, and they can't deal with that because it doesn't fall into play with their world of everything has to have a certain order, and that this reality is static, and this reality never changes, and there's no possible way that could happen. When I'm saying it's possible that reality can change, that there's not only probable futures, many probable futures that can be created, but there's also many probable pasts that we come from, and it's a possibility that something happened and a probable past conjoined with another one and erased basically an entire reality, which is what some of us are living. A past or a history or a memory that we were familiar with, very familiar with, not just familiar with, but maybe we grew up with it, grew up with a song, had a book, had a movie, just had some personal experience with these memories, and now they're erased, gone, and we live in this kind of copy of a world that we used to be familiar with. And everybody's like, well, that's not real. Well, you're right and you're wrong. It's not real anymore. But at one point, it was a part of reality. And when we show you that, you don't want to believe it. So, what else can we say? Can't argue with you. It's a circular argument, especially for people who don't want to believe it. And you don't have to, because this reality is already set. It's already going forward. But there will probably be some more changes. And when something does change that you are familiar with, what will you do then? Will you write it off as a bad memory? Or will you try to figure out what the fuck is going on in this world right now? And why at this moment? Because if it were just faulty memories, we would have videos about the Mandela effect 5-10 years ago. Constant. It would be a constant ongoing thing. But no, there's all of a sudden a boom in videos about this because it's something that's happening right now. Whatever that means, because time is an illusion itself. Let's not get too deep. It's Saturday and I'm just resting. But anyhow, I just want to keep it light, friendly, and have rational conversations. And if you argue and you don't agree, that's fine. And if you agree, that's fine. I don't agree with everything either. But keep it polite, people. Keep it polite. I got time. I'm grown. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't got time for that. I will use the block button. Anyways, leave me a comment, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later. Bye.